ready.
Man, that is going to be a slobber knocker of a game right there.
In all my time, I don't remember if somebody scoring 4.
Yeah, it's funny. I use a word, jetapult. It's actually a word. People don't realize it.
Right.
Good try. No soup for you.
And Trey, go get you some wax beans and
Some back soup for the deli, man.
yeah, go get you some wax beans and
Hey,
have
Trey,
a good day, man.
thanks for
First downs for Central Clay for 1, 2, 3, 4 quarters. Roll call with a spidget.
Roll call. A spidget.
Spidget. Who's that now, baby?
Black Crows, man. We going?
We going, man.
I'm in.
Our
in.
Piltman. We're
Me
gonna
and you and Hennigan and Gregory.
Black Crows, man. The boys finally stopped fighting, and they're back on.
Them drugs don't buy themselves. They don't buy them. Those drugs don't buy themselves.
Oh,
They're
man.
out of money, man.
Out of money.
They
Leave
got
those
to tour,
boys
man.
alone, man.
Time to tour. Welcome to Sports Chat with Neal and Wally. It's the November 17th edition, and man, oh man, what a football weekend it was. You know, the later in the season it gets, it seems like the games just get better
Oh,
and
yeah.
better and better and better. Wally, tell me who this is on the screen right here. Tell me who this player is on the screen.
Sam Buckentry.
Who's this guy? Who's this guy right here?
Never seen him. Who is that?
Never seen him before.
Is he
Never
a
seen him.
guest speaker or something? I don't know.
This is Mac Jones. This is your starting
Oh,
quarterback
starting
for the
quarterback.
University of Alabama. You didn't even recognize your own starting quarterback?
Man, he only plays in the fourth quarter.
Come on, man. Hey, let me tell you, he was highly recruited out of high school and went to the University of Alabama, and his stats are not all that bad. Thus far this year, he's 38 of 54 for 472 yards, 4 touchdowns, and his quarterback rating's out the roof, 164 and a half.
And they only scored 3 points in the third and
He
fourth.
wasn't prepared. He wasn't prepared. He didn't know he was going to have to play. I'm telling you, that was your starting quarterback right there.
Is East Carolina favored? Just
No,
asking for a friend.
Western
Western Carolina.
Western
Are they favored?
Carolina.
I had to ask Jeff Ellis.
The reason we're talking about Tua Tagovailoa is he went out yesterday against Southern Miss, as we all know. Just before the half, he's got a dislocated hip and a fracture to his hip wall. His season is over. And I just got a blip on my phone right before he came on the air that they are flying him to Houston tomorrow for further evaluation.
Man, that is just a heartbreaker.
It is.
Not for him, but I'm talking about the Alabama Nation.
Yes. And everybody on social media was like, why was Tua in the game? Well, I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell everybody else why Tua was in the game. This is why he was in the game. Because Coach Saban's trying to win a national championship. That's why he's in the game. He felt it was important for Tua to have no doubts about his ankle. He felt that was important. He felt that it was important for Tua to get out there with the number ones and get practice. Specifically, he wanted that 2-minute drill practice with the number ones. Coach Saban stated that it was going to be Tua's last series, so that's just bad luck. You could even see Mac Jones warming up on the sidelines. I mean, that was obvious that Jones was about to come in. How can you question on Twitter and Facebook the most successful coach in college football history? Why? Why? How? He felt that his best players needed practice. And you're going to question Saban? He's got the right to feel that his best players need practice.
Exactly.
He's got that right. Wally, he was trying to prepare his team to win a national championship. He was trying to prepare them. That's what he gets paid to do, right?
Millions of it.
Millions to get those guys ready to win a national championship. And he thought it was the right thing to do. And who are we clicking on our phones and Twitter and Facebook to question Nick Saban? He's the most successful college coach ever.
Oh, I saw stuff.
We feel like it's just bash everybody.
I saw from stuff firing him, the finding him. Oh, are you kidding me? It's just some of the crazy stuff I've ever read.
It was just a freak play like Bo Jackson. They compared it to Bo Jackson. It's a freak play. Nobody's to blame. Everybody should come together, and some people have.
Yeah.
You know, man, I was just up in arms about that. I needed to open the show with that.
Yeah.
I needed to open the show with that because it bothered me some of my closest friends and some of our sponsors were the ones out there on social media just Saban is to blame. Why was his blankety blank in the game? I mean, because he's trying to prepare the team to win a national championship. That's why. All right, I'm over it now.
Let me ask you this
All right,
before
go ahead.
we rock on. Does Bama have a chance?
No.
I think that's what everybody. I think the venting is
tell you
the
why.
people saying, "Do they have a chance?"
I'll tell you why they don't have a chance. They won and beat Mississippi State, but they fell one spot in the coaches poll that just came out this afternoon because of the injury. Not because Saban's fault, not because it's Tua's fault, but things happen. You have to stay healthy all year to win national championships. There's a little bit of luck involved in that.
Yeah. And the defense, and we'll talk Bama later on, but defense is just terrible.
Wally, I know you didn't notice because you're a fair weather golfer. And when
I hit the balls every now and then.
which for those of you that don't know Wally, the only time he's a PGA fan or a golf fan is during when there's a major championship at stake. And there's big time coverage on television and everybody else is watching too. He's going to watch. Well, your boy Tommy Fleetwood slipped up.
Check him out, baby.
Your boy Tommy Fleetwood slipped up and won one. You didn't even know it.
Yeah,
You didn't even know it. He won.
Yeah,
he won the Ned Bank Golf Challenge over on the European Tour. Now he can't win over in the United States, but he can go over the European Tour.
He's
and win.
won in the USA.
Not that he can't win a big.
He has. I mean, people cheat him out.
Well, I wanted you to know that I knew that you weren't keeping up with it.
Yeah, I was, man.
You knew he won.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you did. I know you did. Good job. Fleetwood wins him one. Did you see where Myles Garrett, the former #1 draft pick out of Texas A&M, hit Mason Rudolph, Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback, over the head with his own helmet after he ripped it off? What in the world is this world coming to, man?
I'd have probably done the same thing. Did you see what Rudolph did to him?
No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He crossed the line right there. When the helmet comes off, that's different. That's different. When somebody's helmet comes off, that's all different. It's all different. Myles Garrett plays for the Cleveland Browns, and this ain't the first time he's hadn't controlled his emotions. He's had penalties out the yin-yang, late hits on the quarterback, roughing the quarterbacks. He's had several skirmishes this year and last year. Well, he's been suspended for the rest of the year by the NFL, and I think that's
Are they going to spin Rudolph for what he
warranted.
did?
No. The man got hit in the head with a helmet.
So you
It
can
don't matter what you do to
get
upset
kicked
somebody.
in the jewels on live television and beat Bill.
That doesn't warrant ripping a helmet off and hitting somebody in the head with it. He should have kicked him back in the jewels. He's appealing the ruling now.
Well, if I'm on that board of directors, I'm giving some favor. I mean, he was done wrong.
You whop somebody in the head with a helmet and you try to appeal it, well, I'm telling you right now, you heard it right here on Sports Chat with Neal and Wally. NFL is not reversing this ruling.
He didn't
has
only hit
whopped
him in
the
half of the head. It was only he only. Did you see? I don't know if the people watching had seen the
Are you
little
kidding
Facebook
me?
funny, but man, did you see that
Yeah, I
somebody
saw
it had a half of?
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty good.
I saw it, yeah. Since we're talking about the NFL, did you see where the Baltimore Ravens had the Heisman package in the backfield? Man, I thought that was so cool. David, show that photo. There it is right there. Reminds, look, Robert Griffin III, Mark Ingram, and Lamar Jackson, all three lined up in the backfield. They called it the Heisman backfield. Now, that's pretty cool.
Didn't they fumble on that play or something?
I don't know if they phoned it out, but I saw that. I thought that was the coolest thing, man. I'm telling you, that's pretty neat right there to have three Heisman Trophy winners lined up. Might as well, since Lamar Jackson's running the ball so much, I mean, that might as well be the wishbone right there in NFL. And what are the Ravens, 8-2, something like that? They're just wearing everybody out. I like it, man. And I tell you what, Lamar Jackson, man, he's having a heck of a year. It reminds me a lot of last year with Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes, exactly.
The way Patrick Mahomes did last year. I mean, his season reminds me a lot of that. If he keeps it up for the next 5 or 6 games, he's going to be the MVP of the league. MVP of the league.
Ooh, well, man, it's going to be a hard road ahead to try to beat Wilson out there. Russell's doing real good.
Yeah. Something else, man. I'm so proud of Neil Brown and the West Virginia Mountaineers. I know that hurts you, man. They beat your Kansas State team. Wally's nephew plays for Kansas State. But that is a huge win for Neal Brown and the West Virginia Mountaineers. Neal Brown's trying to just find a way to win games. Half the starters transferred out before he got there. It was just a bad situation. And
well, they got Tyler Tripp and fell on a guy, and they called him for holding.
called him for holding?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I didn't see it.
Oh man, I rewound it and took a picture. I'm gonna send it to him tonight.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But they beat Kansas State 24-20, and that's a big old win for. Look, Kansas State was coming off beating Oklahoma. I mean, Kansas State ain't nobody to fool around with. And Neal Brown went on the road and beat Kansas State. So signature win right there, if you want to call it that, because Kansas State had just beat Oklahoma. I know, but Neal Brown, when he sets his program next year, and I'm telling you that he's got a program that wins, and he's going to keep winning.
But there was something I was going to tell you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Pre-show, but I forgot. We got to remind everybody, Neal, on December the 2nd
Christmas parade
is our Christmas parade. Now we working on some stuff behind the scenes.
Yeah.
As you know, if you're a follower of us, we came in second place. We got beat out by a big corporate.
McDonald's,
But hey,
guy that spent $30,000 on a float beat us.
hey, but
There we are last
are.
year,
But
right?
I'm going to tell you something. We're not doing that this year. We're doing something else. But we got a bunch of people involved. We are winning. I'm putting it right now. I'm putting a chip right there. We are winning.
Ring the bell.
You heard it tonight. We are winning the Christmas parade. We got folks from Montgomery coming to watch. They don't know what we're going to do.
Yeah.
But it's guaranteed win. If you are a betting person, I'm not a betting person, but if you bet, hey, put the money
There
on
are
it.
odds on the Christmas parade in Troy, Alabama.
Yes, 3.5.
3.5.
And let me tell you, Neal and Wally are going to win that Christmas parade. Guaranteed. You heard it right here.
Hey, let me tell you something else. I did something yesterday that I never had done before. You know, I talk on microphone all the time, but it's always on radio or
I
television.
I want to hear about that. Bring it.
Man, look, they called me. The Troy University Athletic Department called me and said, we're in a tizzy. We don't have anybody to be the PA person for the girls' basketball game yesterday afternoon. Can you please come be the PA announcer for the girls' basketball game? And I was like, I don't know. I do television and I do delayed tape football games, and I love to run my mouth, but this would be live, real live, and everybody's going to be staring at me as I'm talking. So it was different.
I should have gone and heckled. Did you say smidget spinner?
No, I didn't say smidget spinner, but it was
What do you
different,
do?
man.
Number 44.
Well, let me tell you, of course, you got to keep up with the game because you got to let everybody know who scores. You got to let everybody know who the foul's on. You got to let who's shooting the free throws. You got to let them know who's subbing in and out. You know, you got to keep up with that. But the athletic is really, really down to a science. The athletic department has a script, kind of like a playbill, like a television show or whatever, like a playbill, and the timeouts are scripted. And if it's a timeout paid for by Jones Medical, then they hand you a paragraph and you have to read it over the microphone. And if they hand you a paragraph on Geico, then you read that paragraph. They hand you a paragraph on Preston's Steakhouse, then you read that. Also, I had to facilitate the contest that was going on, frisbee throws and shooting three-pointers to try to win. I had to facilitate all that on the microphone. That was pretty fun.
Man, I should have gone and done that, man. Can you imagine that, man?
But it was fun,
did you
man.
enjoy it?
I did. It took me I'd say halfway through the first quarter before my nerves settled down and I was able to start using some of my lingo and,
you're a good player. I mean, you I'm proud of you.
But,
you're a great play-by-play
But
guy.
I enjoyed that. That was different. That was different. But I did the live PA for the Troy girls basketball. It was something different, and I enjoyed it. I told them, I said, look, you get in a pinch, just give me a call. I'll come do it again.
That is cool. Yeah, I got a speech impediment. So.
A speech impediment?
Yeah. I couldn't do it.
Hey, we got our bowl pool contest coming up in December when the bowls come out, and we're going to go ahead and start promoting it. Last year we had a ton of people playing. It was online. And we're going to do that again, except for what's going to be different this year. Let me tell you. You ready?
Ready.
The bowl pool winners are not only going to win a $25 gift certificate from Preston's, but they're going to win a Yeti cooler.
Hold on.
What is it?
Okay. You're good with the Facebook. Can you do a poll to see if Wally can enter and be in the contest?
You're the sponsor, Wally.
I know, but
you can play for fun. And if you win, the second place gets all the trophies.
What if we do a poll and that's legit? And if I win?
No, because you'll call all your friends to vote.
I don't.
It won't be a legit poll.
I don't even hardly have friends, man. What are you talking about?
Let me finish.
Okay,
We're giving away a Yeti cooler and a $25 gift certificate for the bowl pick contest. So you want to make sure that you get your bowl picks in this year, because the winner is gonna be nice. We might even give a second place something away. If I can get a gift, I might get Amy at the old barn to give us a gift certificate to the old barn.
That'd be good.
And or something, or a Hooks barbecue or somewhere. We might give away second and third place this year. Last year we were up near 100 people playing in the bowl pool. I want 200 people
200
playing in the bowl pool this year. And also we want to show everybody, David, the catering list for Yanni at Pig Cafe for Thanksgiving coming up. Zoom in on that a little bit, David. Call Yanni. Don't be cooking at Thanksgiving. Enjoy your relatives coming to town.
Oh, heck yeah.
Enjoy your relatives coming to town. Don't be cooking and burning and ruining stuff. Depend on Yanni at the Pig Cafe to do your catering. And our sponsors for the show are the Old Barn Restaurant, Turner Mowing, Alabama Real Estate Connection, Southern Animal Hospital and Pet Resort, the Crease Agency, the Pig Cafe, Deep South Apparel, Severe, Ralph Baker, Hastings and Reeves, Crows of Brundage, All Star Collision, Jones Medical Supply, Health Actions, UPS Store, Hooks Barbecue, Marco's Pizza, Troy Eye Care, Preston, Stone Cold Heating and Cooling, Bill Jackson Ford, Roadmark, Glow, Burrs Drugs, PS Falk Furniture and Enterprise, K Rose Fitness, the Matthews Law Firm, Troy Messenger, Trojan Auto Parts, Southern Sense and Sensations, Simply Southern Kitchen, Raymond's Barbershop, Flo's Restaurant, Alabama Restoration, Green Hills Funeral Home, Wise Office Supply, Fat Man's Barbecue in Montgomery, Town and Country Flooring, Southern Grill and Patio, Tyler Transport, PC Plus, Extreme Athletics, Outdoor Power Equipment, Eddie Billings Dentistry in Laverne, Premier Dodge, Sandbuck Insurance, Mel's 2, the new restaurant, Julia's, and the Witherington Insurance Group. We'll be right back with some good sports information. What are you doing in the surgery room at Southern Animal Hospital Pet Resort?
I'm about to circumcise this dog.
Man, don't circumcise that dog. Let Dr. Steve Barron help you with the spaying and neuter process. Give him a call. Southern Animal Pet Hospital Resort, 770-1838. You got to be a medical professional and board certified to perform these kind of dog procedures on surgery. Give him a call. Southern Animal Pet Hospital Resort.
Mr. Neal, is this the crazy guy that does the sports show with you?
Yes, it is. Wally, what are you doing up here at Globe? How long has he been up here?
He's been up here for like an hour, and he hasn't moved, and he's scaring off the customers.
Wally, I know you said you were going to Globe to get Holly a birthday present, but you're taking this a little bit to extremes, don't you think? Acting like a mannequin? We're going to have to call the law. Come to Globe for all your needs. Up on the square. Globe Boutique.
Hey, Neal, how are you today?
I'm good. I want some of these chicken nuggets. Is what I want. I'm down here at Crows and Brundage. Wally, what are you doing in the kitchen at Crows and Brundage?
Oh man, I'm trying to steal the secret sauce recipe.
And they're not going to give you the secret sauce recipe. Put that sauce back. Patsy, now he's got the sauce. Unbelievable. Come see them at Crows and Brundage. Hey, they got fried okra, catfish on Friday nights, wings, honey barbecue wings, any kind of wings, and the best chicken nuggets in the world. Come see them. Crows and Brundage. Thank you.
Troy Cable Security makes it easy to stay aware and stay in control of your home wherever you are. User-friendly interface allows easy navigation for lights, locks thermostat, video and garage doors. Never worry about leaving your garage door open or the front door unlocked. Your mobile app can send alerts to your phone for alarm and no alarm events. Know when your children arrive home from school with video response. Make sure your home is powered by Troy Cable Security for ultimate access, awareness, and protection.
Man, what in the world? You just dang T-boned me right here. What the heck? Playing with fidget spinner?
Wally, did you have a wreck?
Mr. Wally?
Man, this girl right here is playing with this fidget spinner, texting on the phone, and T-boned me right here in the parking lot. I was about to go pay my speeding ticket.
Right here at the police station?
Yeah.
Well, luckily at the police station, we can just call All-Star Collision, 808-8822. Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm sorry. Can I have the fidget spinner back?
Yeah, you can have
Please,
it.
Mr. Wally.
All
Thank
she's
you.
worried about is a fidget spinner. Call All-Star Collision for all your accidents. 808-8822.
You gained donuts?
Good morning, everybody. This is Neal from Sports Chat with Neal and Wally. It's time for my morning biscuit. I want you to look how big that biscuit is. I'm going to put this butter on that biscuit. Came from the Pig Cafe out on North 3 Notch. Go see Yanni. Get you a real biscuit. Hey, Wally.
Hey,
What you got there?
where'd you get that biscuit at?
This is Pig Cafe on North 3 Notch. Where'd you get that?
Oh man, 231, one of those big box chain stores out there.
Man,
They even got a paper straw.
Man, look at the size of that little thing. Look at
Good
it.
gracious.
I'm about to put butter on this. Is 3 times the size of
I
that.
should have gone see Yanni.
Go to the Pig Cafe on North 3 Notch or call them for catering 334-770-0134. Get a real biscuit.
Don't want a wimpy biscuit.
Well, that's Bob Seger, isn't it? Bulldog Johnny will know who it is. It's his favorite. Not Bob Seger. Steely Dan. Close.
With someone hit wonder.
Jackson Brown is not one hit wonder, buddy. He was big time.
He ain't even in the Hall of Fame.
Jackson Brown?
When's Herbie Hancock getting in the Hall of Fame?
You got my Herbie Hancock tape?
No, I gave it back to you.
I'll never get that Herbie Hancock tape back, man. Hey, it's time for the Facebook Funny. David Ludden wrote, just got this bad boy off eBay. Walmart ain't ready for me this Black Friday. I'm in and out with quickness.
That is good.
Oh, that's great. It was only after I shot the third zombie that I started wondering why they were all carrying bags of candy and ringing my doorbell.
You're terrible, man.
Oh, man. After you defeat all the other boomers, you got to face him. Oh, that's good stuff, man. That is good
Y'all
stuff.
got some good ones, man.
Oh, man. Right before we get into high school football, is let everybody know high school basketball's going. And this past week, not a lot going on, but we did have some scores. Geneva County beat Geneva 62-56. Barber County 49, Carroll 43, Rehoboth 79, Wicksburg 57, Auburn 45, Charles Henderson 35, Catholic 62, Zion 48, Rehoboth 76, Dale County 71, Catholic 89, Sampson 34, Dale County 64, Cottonwood 52, Carroll 73, Ashford 42, Rehoboth 75, Houston County 66, and Carver 68, Enterprise 56. So we're off and running with high school basketball, and just a few scores from last week. But hey, good luck to all the area schools.
Yeah.
Getting started in basketball. Some of those basketball schools are starting to get some football players back on the basketball roster now.
That's true.
But hey, Wally and I went down to Ayrton Friday night and got the Purple Cats on film, and I tell you,
Oh, man.
they rolled out the red carpet for me and Wally down there.
Check us out, man.
That's the crew right there. Me and Wally and Hennigan filming, and Sparrow on the sidelines reporting, and we've had a great year, a great time, and boy, I'm telling you, Ayrton rolled out the red carpet for us down there. Man, the food was good. Everyone was so nice to us. They had us almost a whole press box to ourselves. And, hey, the Purple Cats got the win over the little Fayette Bulldogs.
Yeah, I was telling Coach Dunn at breakfast Saturday, hey,
Yep.
we're 3-0 when we go.
Yeah, and they're headed to round 3 to play Leroy on the road. So good luck to the Purple Cats. That's coming up Friday night. I want to let you know Wally and I had a blast down there Friday night,
time.
and it was a good.
Thank y'all for letting
And
us come.
hey, the kid. I hope kids enjoyed seeing themselves on television Saturday morning, and also right after our show is over tonight at 7 o'clock, the Ayrton Lafayette game is going to rerun again at 7 o'clock tonight.
Oh, cool. That's a great thing.
Sure is. Wally, throw us some stats on some other high school games, man.
Well, yeah, since we're talking about Ayrton, let's go ahead and talk about that.
Yeah.
Great win in the cold. Ooh, it was cold,
the weather-
rainy,
the weather was
rain.
bad.
Let me throw you some numbers here. Maddox Heron, 6 for 14 for 150 yards. Brian Smith, he carried the pumpkin 14 times, 75 yards and 3 touchdowns. Blake Carroll, 9 carries, 98 yards. Mr. Phillips, he had 5 carries, 27 yards. Hayes Floyd had 1 catch for 7 yards. That was a beautiful bomb to kind of open up the game.
Yep.
Cade Webb, he had 2 catches for 5 yards. And Carroll, he had 1 catch, 15 yards. And on defense, Zach Ward, he had 18 tackles. Blake Carroll had 13.
How many? Blake Carroll?
13 tackles, buddy. Let me
I'll
tell you
tell you
something.
what.
He was all over the field.
You know what? The combination of his pass catching, touchdown running the football, and all 13 tackles, I think that's pizza worthy.
That's pizza worthy, man. And man, he was so pumped up on the side.
Yes,
man.
he was. There he is. And for the second time this year, Blake Carroll, number 10, is going to be the Marco's Pizza Player of the Week with Sports Chat with Neal and Wally. Blake, call Marco's Pizza. Tell them you're the Sports Chat with Neal and Wally Player of the Week, and you win a large topping pizza from Marco's. Congratulations. I enjoyed watching you play Friday night.
I hope Troy gives him a look, man. I tell you what, that guy is an athlete.
I do too.
Here's some other little news nuggets, couple area teams.
Yeah.
We couldn't get a lot of info on them, but you followed double overtime down there.
I talked to Coach Rigby yesterday at the game.
Oh, my goodness. 49-56. But Hess Horn was, check this out, 25 for 43, 439 yards, man. Would he say anything about the game or just?
Well, Coach Rigby, who coaches the Lady Trojans basketball team, said that should have went to a third overtime.
Should have.
That the Eufaula receiver got 2 feet clearly in. They missed the call, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
And they end up losing.
And then our neighbors down the road, Elba, they came up short 44-6. The only thing I saw, Elba fumbled their first 5 possessions.
How many?
First 5 possessions. Let me say that is so unorthodox.
You're not going to win that game.
Exactly. And the only score that Elba had, Colin Harrison, he did a pick 6. You know how many yards?
100 yards.
100 yards, exactly.
The only thing better than that's a scooping score for 100.
Score, you ain't kidding. Goshen fell short, 25-34 against a very good Leroy team.
And we want to thank Brian Galloway's stepmom, Sonia Galloway, for allowing us to update everybody on Facebook. Brian is in concussion protocol. He does have a concussion and a little bit of shoulder pain, but he's going to be okay. And they appreciate everybody's prayers. And Sonia was so complimentary of the Leroy, the band, the cheerleaders praying, the stands, the ambulance people. Over complimentary, said they couldn't have been a better spot than Leroy, Alabama, for that to happen.
Yeah,
it was wonderful.
There's some good people in Washington County, man.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you, they're real good folks. But anyway, they fell 34-25. Brian Galloway, who was speaking of, he's 8 for 11 for 49 yards. Will Snyder, Coach Snyder's son, he was 2 for 2, 12 yards and had a touchdown. Raekwon Martin was 4 for 7 on carries, for passing, my bad, but 58 yards. And he also rushed for 7 yards, rushed 7 times, 62 yards, and 2 TDs. And before Galloway got hurt, he had 15 rushes, Neal, 165 yards, and a TD.
He's a player.
He is.
He's a player.
Mr. Pelton, he had 8 catches for 29 yards and 1 TD. And on the defensive side, Tamarcus Shipman, 5 solo tackles. And Mikael Avery, he had 3 solo tackles, so that's pretty good. And then the last notes and nuggets here.
Yeah.
Brantley, man. We only got, I guess, Brantley's it.
Brantley, and, Ayrton, and G.W. Long.
G.W. Long.
They're still in. Those 3 fall in the Troy Cable catchment area. Brantley, G.W. Long, and Ayrton.
Brantley 49, Notasoga 21, and Notasoga, that was a great team. So that was a good win. Tucker Kilcrease 14 for 20, 281 yards, 3 TDs. Mr. Pittman, he rushed 12 times, 101 yards and 2 TDs. Mr. Dixon, he had 3 rushes, 58 yards and 1 TD. On the receiving end, catching those balls, Burnett had 5 receptions, 112 yards, 2 TDs. And Mr. Pittman, 2 catches, 46 yards, and a TD. And on the defensive side, Mac Edwards, 5 tackles, K. Brown, 4 tackles, and Mr. Kilcrease, 3 tackles, and 1 for a big loss. I didn't get anything for Dr. Billings, but Crenshaw, boy, that was a tough, hard
17-14.
Oh, my goodness. And I think everybody was predicting that Crenshaw was going to make it to the playoffs.
First. Yeah.
And then I know Coach Hugh Fountain's team, Scambia, they're going to be
playing for the state championship here in Troy.
I think that's about his 4th, 5th time coming down there.
Yeah, they're doing great.
He's put a good program up down there.
He sure has.
But that's all the local stats I had.
Well, we had the Beat Wally contest on Facebook over the weekend, and the winner was Lyle Wise. Lyle Wise wins he's our pizza winner this week. And Lyle, you win a large one-topping pizza from Marco's. Just give them a call. You got to pick it up. They won't deliver our winners. But it's a large one-topping pizza. Lyle He plays every week. He tries to
I,
pick our games.
I think it's lovely wife's the one that's winning. I
You
just
think Lee?
he goes on there and says, "These are lost people."
Lynn picked those, you reckon?
I think so. And I know you do. I know you're picking them.
Right.
Hey,
right.
two-time winner.
Two-time winner, that's right. And the game's coming up. These are the playoff games. And these games are coming up. We're going to throw these in right before we take a break. In 7A, Auburn at Central Phoenix City. That ought to be a good one. Hoover at Thompson. 6A, Park Crossings at Spanish Fort. Opelika at Hueytown. Clay Chalkville at Oxford. Pinson Valley at Muscle Shoals. 5A, Pleasant Grove at Ramsey. Bibb County at Briarwood. Center Point at Mortimer Jordan. Madison County at Central Clay. 4A, Catholic at UMS Wright. American Christian at Andalusia. Northside at Jacksonville. And Deschler at Anniston.
Neal on 3A side of things. T.R. Miller is traveling to Flomaton. Gordo is at Mobile Christian. Piedmont's driving over to Geraldine. Walter Wellborn is going to Randolph County.
Yep.
In the 2A neck of the woods, our locals here, Ayrton 10-2, going to Leroy 10-2, and that's going to be a great game.
Yep.
Also, G.W. Long's going to Reeltown. North Sand Mountain is going to Collinsville. Red Bay, down there in Mobile County, is going to Fife. Ooh, that's a long ride. Yep. And then finally, Class 1A, Brantley. Our local folks are going to Sweetwater, and that's going to be a slobber knocker. Isabella is going to Lynette. Pickens County is going to Spring Garden. Decatur Heritage is going to Mars Hill.
And that is your playoff brackets for this Friday night. We'll take another break and we'll be right back. Stay with us, friends. What you got, man? What's wrong with this thing?
I done wrecked my kayak, man.
What'd you do? Run into a weather buoy out there?
Yeah, I ran into one of those weather
Gulf?
buoys. Yeah, I sure did, man.
Unbelievable, man. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do about all this?
I don't know,
We're
man.
all cracked up.
I got to go to see that
lake.
lake.
Insurance?
Ma'am?
Insurance?
I don't have any
He
insurance.
should have went to Crease Insurance Agency out on 231 and got him some insurance. Now he's got to pay cash money for this kayak, doesn't he?
Yeah, he sure does.
Listen to the beach worker right here. He's got to pay cash for his kayaks. Visit Mike Crease, the Crease Agency, the only insurance agent you'll ever need.
Hey, Neal, man, need some help, man. I watched Point Break last night with Patrick Swayze.
What happened? Here comes the lifeguard.
Same guys, yesterday you already wrecked my kayak and got an insurance.
Are you okay?
Man, I think I pulled
Pulled your leg
my
muscle?
leg muscle.
You're going to have to go to Health Action to get that worked out with physical therapy. Give them a call, 670-5435. Health Action's in front of Hook's Barbecue. Man, I hope you're okay.
I hope so. Hey, Neal, what's going on, brother?
What are you doing with that wood?
Oh, man, my neighbor's out of town, so I'm going to fire me up a barbecue pit right here.
Wait. I don't think this is a barbecue pit.
Yeah, it is a barbecue pit. I'm hungry, man, so I'm going to make some barbecue.
Haven't I told you, call Hook's Barbecue, 808-8008 for all your barbecue needs. Go through the drive-thru, get you some ribs, get you some barbecue. What are you doing at James Sparrow's house? This is not a barbecue.
I think it's a barbecue grill.
That is not a barbecue grill. All your cater needs when your family comes home, 808-8008, Hook's Barbecue. They'll handle all your barbecue needs. Ollie, what are you doing at Roadmart on 231 in Troy, man? What are you doing at that tire?
Oh, Neal, I'm going to put some 25s on this bad boy.
Oh, Lord, 25?
Yeah.
They even make 25? Hey, they can do specialty rims at Roadmart here in Troy, Alabama. Hey, they also do brake work and change your oil, anything under the hood here at Roadmart on 231. And they can even get Wally some 25s for his rental. 566-3413, Roadmart on 231. Man, what are you doing at pine straw down here in my Jap maple orchard?
Oh, Neal, man, I'm going to have your Japanese maple orchard look like Augusta International, baby.
Man, if you want your yard to look like Augusta International, you need to call Blake Turner with Turner Mowing, 465-0600. The grass is starting to get green. Everything's starting to bud. My Jap maples are all blooming. Call Blake Turner with Turner Mowing, 465-0600. Oh, my God. Man, what's that noise? What are you doing with that air conditioner heating unit?
Neal, my air conditioner went out last night, and I'll tell you what, I watch YouTube, and I know how to do all this stuff now.
Look, Wally, this could be really dangerous, man. You need to call Matt Johnson with Stone Cold Heating and Cooling, 268-0917. Licensed, insured, and bonded. You need to call Matt Johnson, Wally.
Hey, Neal, what does this red thing do?
Don't pull on the red wire. That could be dangerous, man. What'd you do? Don't pull on that red wire. Good gravy. Now you've done it.
Oh,
Call
Lord.
Matt Johnson with Stone Cold Heating. some Herbie.
Remember that?
I wish I had my tape back.
Man, either Mark Jeffcoat got that.
Mark
or
Jeffcoat ain't got
Stephen
that tape.
Diggs
You got that tape.
I didn't get it.
Herbie.
Love
Man,
me
it
some
was
Herbie.
hard to beat Herbie Hancock now.
One of the best musicians of all time, and he still ain't in the Hall of Fame.
Real quick, we're going to run down some high school scores. Brantley 49, Nogasoga 21, Southern 17, CCA 14, Lynette 44, Elba 6, Leroy 34, Goshen 25, GW Long 28, Laverne 13. Thought that one would be closer than that. Ayrton 30, Lafayette 12, Mobile Christian 28, Pike Road 10, Gordo 18, Providence 7, Andalusia 40, Lincoln 10.
Catholic 9, Hanley 6, ACA 21, Hillcrest Evergreen 0, Bibb County 12, Greenville 6, Ramsey 41, Valley 7, Park Crossing 35, Stanhope Elmore 32, Opelika 20, St. Paul's 10, Spanish Fort 63, Wetumpka 21, Hueytown 56, Eufaula 49, Auburn 26, McGill, Tulin 0.
You have to drop it down, but the receiver dropped it. That'd be it.
Oh, yeah.
New England wins.
Hey,
And
the reason-
covers the spread.
okay, let me tell you why I had our producer, and let me tell you, David Doe is the best producer ever in the history of television. He is the best. Anyway, pick 3 on John and Barry. Of course, you know, Neal and I.
You needed one game.
I needed that one game, and guess what?
You got it.
I got it, man.
Wally hit the pick 3 on John and Barry.
Yes,
That's good
sir,
stuff.
baby. So I'll be calling in
Yes,
tomorrow. Oh. I got to do the beat Wally.
Yeah. Pick Wally picks.
Since I'm hot on that.
Beat Wally picks for this coming up week.
Okay, Hoover at Thompson. That's going to be a good one.
Yep.
American Christian at Andalusia.
Yep.
Walter Rayburn at Randolph Wellborn.
Why you have trouble pronouncing
I
that?
told you I'm dyslexia and I got speech impediment. The reason they didn't call me to come do that.
Wellborn. Just say Wellborn.
Wellborn. That's 11-1. Randolph County 11-1. That's kind of our thrower thing.
11-1, 11-1.
Yeah, Ayrton at Leroy, GW Long at Reeltown, Brantley at Sweetwater, and Brantley at Sweetwater is going to be our total points. Okay.
Good deal.
All right.
And Wally will put that on Facebook here soon.
I'll do that tonight, man.
Okay. Hey, our SEC summer picks. When Wally and I was picking games in the summer, I was 12-0 this week, and Wally was 10-2.
Now let me tell the viewing audience.
What?
The 2 I missed, I had picked Auburn to beat Georgia.
And I
And
told you when you did it, you were wrong.
I just, man, Auburn's defense was just incredible. I mean,
Hey, also want to throw this out there. With Florida State's victory over Alabama State this weekend, Florida State is bowl eligible. Maybe they're coming to the Belt Bowl in Birmingham.
Birmingham or something.
What do you think, man? What if Troy has to play Florida State in a bowl?
I'm glad you mentioned that. Now, Troy still has a shot to get in the bowl.
They can win 6 games. Yes.
Okay, we're what, at 5 now or 4?
I think they're 5-4.
5-4.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
that's good.
5-3. Yeah, they get bowl eligible. Of course, it'd have to be an at-large. It's not going to be an automatic, where they won the conference or anything.
Well, Troy brings a good crowd on
They
those
do.
bowl games.
They good. It's time for our top 4. Where do I think the top 4 is right now? Where does Wally think the top 4 is right now? And let's let everybody know, this is if the playoffs started today. If they started today. Not where we think it's going to finish. This is if the playoffs started today. Wally's picks. Go first. Here's Wally's rankings. LSU, Ohio State, Georgia, and Clemson.
Hey, and why everybody was beating me up on Facebook when I put that out there last week, and then the committee had Georgia at 4.
Yeah.
And bashed me.
Right. Well, we'll see what the committee has tomorrow when they bring it out tomorrow night. And
I like that Utah.
Utah. I love Utah and Oklahoma.
Okay, I threw Oklahoma. Let me ask you this now.
Look at this.
What if Oklahoma wins the Big 12? What's going to happen?
They got one loss.
What's going to
They
happen?
lost to Kansas State.
What is going to happen?
The human factor of that committee will be heavily involved. So I can't tell you what's going to happen.
I don't want. I mean, if I'm the SEC, I don't want Jalen Hurts up there, buddy. He will ruin your. You saw what he did to Baylor last night.
I'm going to shake it up a little bit with my top 4. This is if they started today. I got Ohio State. What in the world?
Look at that.
Now, I had Ohio State 1, LSU 2, Clemson 3, and Oregon 4. Flip LSU and Ohio State.
Why
I
do you
don't
got
think
Oregon?
Georgia has, because Oregon lost one game, and it was the very first game of the season, and it was by a lucky catch from Auburn.
And Auburn's
At the
lost,
end of the game,
what,
Oregon
three
was,
games?
Oregon
And you
was
got 'em
beating
up there?
them. Oregon was beating Auburn the whole game.
So a 3-team loss that beat Oregon, and you got them up there?
I got them in there.
I don't.
I got them in there. That's Neal's top 4 if it was today. If it was today. And the reason LSU is 2 is because of the way they played Ole Miss. Giving up, their defense is just giving up too many points.
Well, I think that was a letdown off the high from
Okay,
Alabama.
okay, yeah, but that's why I moved them from 1 to 2. And I got
You
Utah
got
and Georgia.
Georgia 6.
I do.
Wow.
Well, I mean, Jake
Man.
Fromm just did not impress me in the Auburn game.
Well, Auburn's one of the best defenses in the nation. I mean,
I
he's not going to go in there and do what he did.
I guess so. But there you go. That's Neal and Wally's top 4. For what it's worth, it doesn't mean anything. Nobody's calling
Oh,
us.
I'll get beat up on Facebook.
Nobody's calling us and wanting to know who we think.
Yeah.
They should.
They should, man. We need to get. We got
I
to pull some
know.
strings.
We
man.
need some, kind of like, what is it, the electoral college vote? We
Yeah,
need electoral college for the playoff.
Yeah. They'll call. I'll find.
Hey, Troy went to Texas and took on Texas State this weekend and won the game 63-27. Caleb Barker stayed hot as a firecracker. He was 30 for 43 with 363 yards and count this down, 6 touchdowns. That tied a record set by Sim Bird many years ago. That just incredible to throw 6 touchdowns in one game. 12 different receivers caught balls for Troy. 12. That's what I call spreading the wealth, brother. Kalen Geiger led the way with 8 catches, 61 yards. Reggie Todd hauled in a touchdown pass. That makes 3 games in a row for Reggie Todd catching a touchdown. D.K. Billingsley had 12 carries for 40 yards. Jabir Daughtry-Fry had 9 carries for 35 yards, and he also had a touchdown. Trevon Woolfolk had 8 carries for 25 yards and a touchdown. Trevon Woolfolk also caught 2 touchdown passes. Trojan defense had a pick 6. They had a total of 4 interceptions in the entire game. Now, they've been struggling a little bit, but hey, for 4 interceptions in one game, and Carlton Marshall, who's out of the Mobile area, had the pick 6 for the Trojans. The Trojans got Louisiana at the Vet here in Troy next Saturday. We need to fill it up because those Raging Cajuns are going to be a tough game, and Troy needs a crowd there to support them.
Hey, we're going to take a break, and then I got something off the cuff about this Troy game. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
Moving on to the big time. What's going on, Monopoly man? Oh man, Neal, you got money going everywhere. I have bought up every bit of Troy, Alabama, but I'm missing a few spots right down here. Who can I call?
Man, you need to call Toby and Dina Adams at the Alabama Real Estate Connection. They'll let you finish buying all of Troy and Pike County. They're the best agents in town. They will work the hardest to get you the best deal. Give them a call, 566-4765. I promise you, you won't be disappointed. Hey, they're dealing at the Alabama Real Estate Connection.
Well, hey there, Mr. Wally. How you doing?
Doing well.
Good. How'd you get in here?
I better not tell you.
Uh-oh.
They don't even open till 4.
Well, I'm waiting to hear Mr. Winnie Traver play, and I'm going to get me one of these bad boy steaks that they won an award for.
Best steak in the state. Also, best catfish awards a couple of years in a row. Hey, my personal favorite is the fried shrimp and the cheese grits. Also, not mentioning the cheese biscuits that come out before the meal. You're going to love that.
I know.
And a little live music, like you said, Mr. Lenny Traylor, you can't beat it down at the old barn in Goshen, Alabama. Come see them.
Come see us.
Roughing the kicker. Roughing the kicker.
What kind of call is that? You can't see nothing.
Yeah, I
you can't
can.
throw a football flag in a basketball game.
Yeah, I can.
You need to go get your eyes checked, like for real check.
Where at?
Troy Eye Care, 566-7172. Troy Eye Care on Highway 87. Don't be calling basketball unless you get your eyes checked. Blake, where's your dad?
Let me come outside, the house flooded.
The house flooded. Are you kidding me? What in the world? What in the world, Wally?
Man, 3 pipes busted, my house all flooded, Neal.
You have got to be kidding, man. Why didn't you call Rand Anderson at Alabama Restoration, 371-5591? You wouldn't be wearing goggles and snorkels and slinging water out the front door? Unbelievable. Alabama Restoration, no disaster is too big. 371-5591. Give them a call today.
Troy Cable Security makes it easy to stay aware and stay in control of your home wherever you are. User-friendly interface allows easy navigation for lights, locks thermostat, video, and garage doors. Never worry about leaving your garage door open or the front door unlocked. Your mobile app can send alerts to your phone for alarm and no alarm events. Know when your children arrive home from school with video response. Make sure your home is powered by Troy Cable Security for ultimate access, awareness, and protection.
Wally, what you got there? Hey, man, I'm fishing for sharks, dude. A cane pole and wigglers? Oh, heck yeah, man. When you wear deep south apparel, you look good, you feel good, you can fish good. Well, I got on deep south. What you got? I got a big shark. Could be Charles's cousin with a cane pole. Oh, Pete Van Horn, Deep South Apparel. Look for him on Facebook. Deep South Apparel. You might catch a shark. Wait a minute. Break it. It broke. The shark broke the hook. We're going to get him next time.
She's a little runaway.
Ed Nugent, man.
Ed Nugent. Now you know who that is. I want to go see them in concert too. Black Rose and them too.
I've seen him 2 times.
Have you?
I had.
He didn't go with us for in high school, man. We got lost coming back.
Bon Jovi.
Hey, going back to the Troy stuff.
Yeah.
I know you and I, we're big John and Barry fans.
Yeah.
On Friday, they have this guy that calls in, and he is a professional, national sports picker.
Okay.
I forget the gentleman's name, but he's real good. But
Prognosticator.
well, I mean, he does
Odds
it for
maker.
yeah, he does it for a living.
He's an odds maker.
Well, he's done something he's never done before on the show. That was his where you paid for the game.
The Troy
was a
game.
Troy. So I know Barry and John was like, man, you know something we don't. I wonder what that was.
I don't know.
I have to ask
Yeah, we need to
the
ask.
time, but I thought that was pretty neat that was that guy's and his pick. That
Yeah.
was wow. I thought it was incredible. Anyway, let's talk a little bit about Alabama.
Go ahead.
I try to bring up spirits here. Coming off loss to LSU, Coach Saban started Tua, and he got off to a hot start, getting the Tide out 28-point lead. The Tide beat Mississippi State 38-7 in Starkville, but as we stated earlier in the show, of course, they lost their starting quarterback, Tua. Before getting hurt, Tua was 14 for 18 for 256 yards and 2 touchdowns. Mac Jones came in and finished the game 7 for 11 for 94 yards. Jerry Jeudy had 7 catches for 114 yards. Devontae Smith had 6 catches for 92 yards. Before getting dinged up, Henry Ruggs called in 3 catches for 39 yards. Najee Harris led the Tide on the ground. He had 88 yards and 3 touchdowns with 17 carries. Brian Robertson Jr. had 8 carries for 56 yards. The Alabama defense was solid. They only gave up 270 yards on the day, 188 on the ground, and 82 passing yards. Alabama has Western Carolina coming in next Saturday and probably going to be underdog.
No, they won't be underdog.
Nah.
But I'm going to tell you, the Auburn game has gotten a lot closer now.
Oh, I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now. You hear it here. Auburn will be favored. against
No, they won't be favored.
Man, I'm going to tell you. Everybody, man, what was talking about Alabama? We had so many people get hurt. Even in the Georgia game, y'all ran over some poor photographer out there trying to.
No, that was a Georgia person run over the
just
photographer.
ran. Just
A Georgia player ran over a
did
Georgia.
he get ejected?
No, he didn't mean to do it. A Georgia,
They beat her in the head like a wrestler, like Bob
a
Armstrong.
Georgia running back ran over a Georgia graduate student.
I
photographer.
heard that they kneed
You
her
heard
in the
wrong.
head.
He did
It
knee
was
her in
all
the
the
head.
player that went in there and kneed her
No,
in the head.
you
and
got
did
it
a
wrong.
Suplex.
Auburn did play, though. They lost to Georgia 21-14, and Georgia is your SEC East champion for the third year in a row. How about that? Bo Nix came out of the gate very strong. He connected on his first 7 of 8 passes, moved the team right down the field, but they couldn't cash in. After that initial drive, and they looked just fine on that first drive, but Bo Nix and the Tigers just went dormant. I don't know what happened, man. Whether it was the play calling, the game plan, the players just unable to perform. It was really bad the entire first quarter, second quarter, and third quarter. But in the fourth quarter, they caught some momentum. They were able to get 2 touchdowns on the board in the fourth quarter, 1 passing and 1 on the ground. And that was the first rushing touchdown that Georgia had given up all year. Something to hang your hat on, I guess.
Yeah.
But, hey, Bo Nix was 30 for 50 for 245 yards and 1 touchdown in the air. He did not throw any interceptions.
It was the 20 incompletions that had social media just up in a stir. I mean, just going nuts, especially the 4th down throw behind the running back, where it would have, the running back was swinging out of the backfield. It would have been an easy first down. They would have gotten all, you know, Danielson said it best on the air. He said, Bo Nix misses the layup. That's what he compared it to, misses the layup. It would have been a first down. Seth Williams led all receivers with 13 catches, 121 yards on the day. Anthony Schwartz also hauled in 7 balls for 48 yards. Bo Nix led the Tigers on the ground from his quarterback spot with 13 rushes for 42 yards, and he had that 1 rushing touchdown. The freshman, DJ Williams, carried it 8 times for 26 yards. Jachavius Whitlow carried it 11 times for 23 yards. The Auburn defense played their hearts out once again.
Yeah.
I mean, just left it on the line. And I saw the stat. I forgot to write it down. How many 3 and outs? It was just incredible. It was like 11 3 and outs or something like that. But they held Jake Fromm to 13 of 28 for 110 yards. DeAndre Swift had 17 carries for 106 yards. The Bulldogs were 3 for 15 on 3rd downs yesterday. 3 for 15. The defense just played their hearts out. Auburn has a really good defense. Auburn hosts the Samford Bulldogs from Birmingham this Saturday at home in Auburn.
I'm gonna tell you this. Now,
Come on
you
with
know,
it.
I'm
Come
not
on with
an Auburn fan, but I give Auburn credit. And I even picked, like I said on a sheet, that I thought Auburn would win that game. I even talked to Pete Van Horn the other morning, Friday morning, and we were talking about the Auburn game. He's like, "Man, go with Auburn. You know they're gonna win." I'm disappointed in Auburn. I'm disappointed in their offense. Now I like Gus. People
right here on the show, I said if he loses to Georgia or Alabama, he's gone.
He's probably gone. They beat him up, and I don't think that quarterback is what y'all need. That's just me. But your defense wins championships. That's the reason I picked them. They still got a great
Producer David Doty said he put that one on Bo Nix as well. So he didn't play very good.
I don't know if he's your answer.
I don't either.
I really don't.
I don't either.
But anyway,
I don't either.
Tough luck.
We'll take our last break of the night, and we'll come back and we'll tell you the upcoming college games that are important this Saturday.
Man, I got a big party coming on tonight, man. I got girls coming everywhere. Hey,
What are you doing up here at Southern Grill and Patio, man, with all you girls?
Getting a big green egg, man. The only place in Florida's got them.
You having a big party, I heard you say?
Yeah, got girls coming and
Well,
everything.
you need to get all this deck furniture. They got the big green eggs, the medium green eggs, the little green eggs, everything for a big party on a deck. We got the wood thing. Hey, we got pellet grills, gas grills, anything you need. Southern Grill and Patio on North 3 Notch in Troy, Alabama. Jason, how you doing, man?
Neal.
Wally, what are you doing at Jones Medical Supply?
I can't sleep at night, man. I had to come see Jason.
Well, if your sleep doctor said you needed a CPAP, you came to the right place. Jason Jones at Jones Medical Supply will fix you up. Does that thing fit right?
Yeah.
Good deal. This is like the Snuffleupagus. Give Jason Jones a call. Jones Medical Supply, 566-1002.
Oh, man.
Wally, what are you doing at the UPS store?
My printer is jammed, man. I got to do 2,000 copies for the Penske file.
Well, why even worry with that little bitty printer and print one at a time, man? You're going to run out of ink. Look, UPS store does mass printing. They can print 2,000 or 3,000 copies. Cheap, fast, and efficient. Isn't that right? Yes, sir. I mean, why even mess with it? Come to the UPS store on Brothers Street. UPS store, all your printing needs. Wally, what in the world are you doing, man?
Man, I'm here training for the Olympics.
The Olympics?
Yes.
Well, you're in the right spot out here at Extreme Athletics. They do gymnastics, tumbling, cheer, sports, all types of stuff. They got great trainers, good things. Hey, 770-FLIP. Give them a call. Hey, what y'all, Mr. Water?
Come on, Mr. Wally.
Oh, Lord, you okay? Give them a call, 770-FLIP. I gotta pay for my gas. Wally, what are you doing at the gas station?
Oh, gas station? What are you talking about? I'm going into Preston's, man. Right across the street from Walmart, inside a Flash Mart. Man, it's the best steak in Troy, Alabama.
I heard it was the best steak.
Y'all come on in.
All
Oh,
right,
man, it's
man.
time for lunch.
Come to lunch.
Come on.
Preston. Breaker 19, I see some Smokies up here on 231.
Wally, what are you doing up in that big rig at Tyler Transport?
Oh, baby, I'm driving for Tyler Transport, brother.
Wally, you got to have a special CDL license to drive these big rigs, man.
Sure.
I know, but if you do get your special CDL license, you need to go see them at Tyler Transport. Hey, they offer special benefits packages,
competitive pay. You're home on the weekends. And also, they got those new glide packages on those rides. Give them a call, 566-7474.
Here I come,
Get out
baby.
there. Good gravy.
Over the mountain, I think he used to play at Johnny Huffman to play that song. Oh, I cut it back off.
That's good stuff.
You know that.
Oh,
That's
man.
really not me in that wiener outfit.
Yes, it is.
That was
Don't
not
try to
me.
deny that, man.
Hey,
Don't try-
look how tall that dude is.
I wish he'd landscape it or portrait it or whatever so we could really get a good look at it.
That is not. Look at the
Look at
legs,
them legs,
That
man.
ain't me.
Yeah, you looking good, man. Hey, upcoming college games this Saturday that you might want to pay attention to. Alabama hosts Western Carolina. App State hosts Texas State. Iowa hosts Illinois. Clemson is off. Colorado hosts Washington. Kentucky hosts UT Martin. Kansas State is at Texas Tech. Michigan is at Indiana. Ole Miss is off. Utah is at Arizona. UCLA is at USC. That's the old Cross City rival right there. Penn State is at Ohio State. That'll be a big one. Oregon State is at Washington State. Washington State had a big win this weekend. Troy hosts Louisiana right here at the vet. We want everybody to be there.
Get there, baby.
Virginia Tech is at Pitt, and that's for the Eastern Division ACC. That's a big game. Mississippi State hosts Abilene Christian. UAB hosts Louisiana Tech. And Wisconsin hosts Purdue.
Auburn's going to host Sanford. Baylor hosts Texas. Be a good game there. FSU is off. Arkansas is at LSU. Florida is off. Iowa State hosts Kansas. Miami is at Florida International.
Did y'all get that one? Miami is at Florida International. Why can't they come play Troy?
Yeah. And
Why not?
well,
Come
it's
on.
probably just right down the road from
Yeah,
there.
I know.
Michigan State is at Rutgers. Oklahoma hosts TCU. Tennessee is at Missouri. Oregon is at Arizona State. Notre Dame hosts Boston College. Oklahoma State is at West Virginia. Stanford is at Cal.
Big rivalry.
Yeah, Texas A&M is at Georgia. Now watch him get upset. South Carolina is off. UCF is at Tulane. And let me ask you this: where's Row Your Boat dude at?
Minnesota is
Where
off,
they-
I guess.
I guess they off.
They lost. They're not rowing the boat anymore.
Yeah, great. They had game day there and everything.
Oh yeah, they're big time, man. Yeah, they blew it. Hey, a little bit of NFL tonight. The Bears are at the Rams. I'll be watching that.
Who you like now?
The Rams, I read where they got clubhouse dissension. And, man, that is a cancer you don't want in the NFL. And something's going on there. So it's being played in L.A., but something's telling me take Trubisky and the Bears. I don't know why. I don't know why. I read something about the clubhouse being messed up in the Rams, and that's why they're up and down and up and
Just
down.
players going nuts?
Yeah, and having a tisk with the coaches, players upset with the coaches, and man, that's a cancer when it comes to the NFL. And on Monday Night Football, we got the Kansas City Chiefs at the L.A. Chargers.
And what's the deal with all these new quarterbacks? I don't know. And I know we got this on. You go
Yeah.
over this real quick.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, this is crazy.
Yeah,
Go listen to this.
It's kind of a changing of the guard in the NFL. It's kind of a changing of the guard. I'm seeing. Let me just throw these names at you, okay?
Okay.
You ready? Sam Darnold for the Jets. Kyler Murray at Arizona. Patrick Mahomes at Kansas City. Lamar Jackson in Baltimore. Baker Mayfield in Cleveland. Josh Allen in Buffalo. Jared Goff in L.A. Josh Rosen in Miami. Daniel Jones at the Giants. Mason Rudolph in Pitt. Jimmy Garoppolo in San Francisco. Gardner Minshew in Jacksonville. Jacoby Brissett in Indianapolis. Do any of those names just scream superstar?
Sounds like a bunch of pledge classes.
Those are starting NFL quarterbacks. Starting NFL quarterbacks. Now, let me throw the old guard at you. You ready?
I'm ready.
These are the ones Tom Brady with the New England. Phillip Rivers with the Chargers. Aaron Rodgers with Green Bay. Matthew Stafford with Detroit. Joe Flacco in Denver. Andy Dalton in Cincy. Of course, he got benched. Derek Carr in Oakland. Kirk Cousins in Minnesota. And Russell Wilson in Seattle. So you got the new guys and the old guys. And I'm noticing that the quarterback statute is starting to change too. Lamar, you got Watson in Houston and Lamar Jackson in Baltimore. That scat back. Hey, the 6'5" rocket arm guy is being phased out.
It is.
The So we're seeing a changing of the guard right here in the NFL. It's fun to watch. Hey, thanks for tuning in this week. We'll see you next week. Keep it cool, my friends.